Hello, I'd like to take you through a very quick walkthrough tour of our latest CD-ROM, which is the Christmas Pop-Outs. This runs on your Mac and PC. Pop it in and up will come the icon here for the front page. If you're happy with everything, click continue. And we come to the main menu here. And we've got two styles of cards, really. We've got our pop-out cards here, and we've got our pop-out card inserts. So I'll just click on to this one here and we'll look at the main cards. This is really I think the big feature of the CD-ROM. So again, it splits into two menus. In the first menu here we have set 1, and I'll click onto that and we can see we've got a lovely range of cards, and these cards all work on a basic sort of mechanism where it pulls out or stretches out. So what you can do is simply choose the one you want to have a go at making and then click on, and the instructions will, the papers for it will come up. So we have the front cover here, and again you could make regular cards with this, but we'll look at that in a moment. And then there's two sections here. This one has the paper tabs, and effectively they're just going to cross over and fold on the paper to give you the dimension, and they all come with additional elements that you could make a traditional card if you wanted to, or to decoupage the one that you've made. And that's the basic principle on how they all work. So again, just click at the gingerbread people here and we can see the front cover and then the actual mechanism and how it works there as well. And of course our decoupage sheet. So again, regular cards or to decoupage what we've already made. And again, a similar style for all of them here. They're lovely cards. It's quite a nice mix of different images, sort of Christmas ones. And we've got our lovely nativity scene here. And again, following in the same suit of the basic pop-outs. Everything is relatively straightforward to cut out. I've tried to streamline everything for you so it's not difficult. You can, of course, scan and cut if you want to as well. So those are our first 6 there, and we come to our other 6 in the set here. And again, we've got our lovely snow globe. We've got Santa, Robin in the wreath here. Robin standing on the branch, Santa, and our Christmas tree. And again, all working on a very similar principle as we've seen, except for Santa here. His is more of a concertina fold, and you will see that on the sheet here. So that just concertina's in. There's 2 cut lines there and a little space here to allow Santa in the middle to move in and out, and he's anchored on one side there. Again, a nice straightforward card to make, as is with all of them, and looks very effective when it's made out. It's very dimensional. So those are the main cards that we have here on the set for you. They're really quite stunning, and it's lovely to make, nice and straightforward. And these are in their basic form. You can add your greetings onto them, you can glitter. Well, you can really go to town with it. You know, it is up to you how far you want to take it. You can decoupage, use your glitter pens, really just have fun with it. I said they're pretty straightforward to make. Well, they are. They're nice and straightforward to make. So no problems there. You will find there is a video tutorial on how to make these on the updates and downloads. That will take you to the Papercrafts website, and that will take you actually straight to the tutorials. And the tutorials in there, I've just quickly popped something together to show you how they come together. Now, to counter that, we have the Christmas pop-out card inserts, and as this suggested is the inserts. And these are again nice and simple to make and work within the inside of the card, so they pop out and kind of pop up at the same time. Main mechanism is here, straight lines to cut, just a fold there in the middle and at the ends, and then we cut and we fold here. Again, there are instructions, we'll look at that at the moment. And we have 8 in the sets, ranging here from Father Christmas to snowmen to our angels, all following the same simple mechanism. And these go on the inside of the card, so it's an extra dimension that you can add to any cards that you're making, or you can use it with the first set that we've got as well. It really is up to you. Now, there are extra ones here, and this harks back to an earlier time. If I go on and click onto here, more inserts, and we can see here that we've got them, that these are paper cutouts. They do look lovely. Again, that can be an inserted piece of paper that slots into the main card. But these are all A5 cards, by the way, but you know, there's a little bit more folding and scoring to do with these. And if I click on, you can get a coloured template, or you can have the white copy, which is greyed out, so when it's cut it hardly shows at all. And those can be used to create some lovely special effects within the cards. Personally, and it's just me, I love it in just white. You can see with the play of light on it, it looks lovely. But some people want them coloured, and they look lovely with that as well. So you have both options available to you there. Now, you do have instructions with these, and you can see here it's just basically talking about the mountain and the valley fold as well on there. And if we go back to this one here, we do have instructions, and that one shows you how we create the basic shape for the card here. Now, this movie is embedded in the CD-ROM, and you simply click onto it to play. You may need to have QuickTime installed in order for it to run. It runs on a proprietary little piece of software. There's a Flash player that used to be built in Windows 10. You might have to install Flash or QuickTime in order to get it to run. But that will just simply click in and watch the movie. That's embedded in there for you. So that gives you all the information basically to help you make all the cards there. Okay, so a great CD-ROM, a little bit different. You've got both the outside of the card, the dimension there, and the inside covered as well. And it's a really lovely Christmas theme, quite an eclectic mix of sort of traditional and more contemporary images as well. They're nice and straightforward to make out. There is a little bit of cutting. I've tried to make it as easy as possible for you, because I've had to cut them all out, so I know. And again, I always say, actually, if I can just come back to this one here, because it's a case in point, that we've got like little ridges on the lamppost. That's part of its character. But look, if you don't want to cut it, you're finding out fiddly, just cut it off. Same goes up here. When you're cutting, if there's something you think that's too fiddly, perhaps the scarf here, just slice it off where you want it to go. This is a guideline for you. This is at its ultimate. But you are in control of your scissors. And I must stress that, because it will still look lovely however you make it. But don't feel you have to follow every single line. If there's something that you think, be bothered, chop it off. Apart from that, I think you will enjoy making these, and I know people will love to receive them. They are A5 size, and so will fit into your regular 5 envelope. Saying that, sorry, they're actually slightly smaller than A5, so they will fit into the A5 envelope, and they're slightly smaller because some of the images will spill out over the edge here. And again, that's all covered in the video tutorial, but in essence it's two simple folds, and you've got a really fantastic range of Christmas cards, which again you can decorate to taste. Anyway, I hope that inspires you to have a go, and that you enjoy this latest CD-ROM. Thank you, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.